Welcome back to Que-pasa-Nashville. My name is Christina Allen, and we're having a great conversation with Andre Fonta with the Nashville Library and Omar De Jesus with the HR department under Metro Mayor's office, I guess is what Metropolitan our government. And we're talking about how it is important that HR is doing a huge initiative to diversify the workforce within HR's government. And there's 50 departments. How many people do y'all employ? Do you have a rough figure?
We're over 9,000.
9,000?
Yeah, over 9,000.
And with that 9,000, I know about a year and a half ago with the mayoral election, that was such an issue, is that when they did a study of our government, metro government workers, the lack of diversity and the lack of women moving on up. And I know that was under Mayor Berry's initiative, that was important. She hired the chief diversity officer, understanding that we need to be out there to reflect how we look in our community. How's that going so far? Is that been supported by everyone, all the departments and so forth?
I think so. I think that, as far as I can speak for our department, in this case, that we are out there. We are looking for a diverse group of people. We want them to apply, and
well, then how did you get your job?
Well, my job, it was rough, but it is doable. You get out there, you visit our website at www.nashville.gov.
Okay.
Under work employment opportunities.
Okay.
If you find that there's not a job out there for you at this point, you can still apply for an interest card. And
Okay.
the interest card will send you an email alert.
But I can tell what kind of interest I want. Like I do marketing, branding, PR.
Right,
I can
administrative services,
right.
accounting, those
so
type of
I can kind of
work.
give an idea what I want.
Yes.
Okay.
And it will send you that email alert. And once that positions to that classification, you go out there and apply for that job.
So an email alert saying, we have matched up your desires with a position that might be open for you, and you have to look at it.
Yes.
And so are you getting, when you go out to the community, are you getting a great response from the diverse communities because no one's ever really tapped into them and they're saying, ooh, I have another opportunity? Is that what's kind of happening now more than ever?
I think so. I think a lot of people were getting the word out there, and they're realizing that you do have the opportunity. The numbers are increasing
yeah. And stuff. So when you talked about the 50 departments, 9,000 employees, do you do a lot of initiatives, and I don't know if you'll know this question, but in teaching your current staff about cultural diversity? Because once you hire someone that's diverse, you've got to understand their working environment, and the people that are already there have to adapt to a new person, a new prayer schedule, a new outfit or something. So do you do a lot of internal kind of cultural sensitivity? You don't at this point? I bet you do. I think Michelle Lane answered that I think that they're doing a lot internally to make sure that if you do hire someone different than yourself, that they're welcome. I know at the library you're hiring a lot of diverse people as well.
Right. So I guess I kind of work for Omar at this point because, our initiatives roll up to Metro HR, that roll up to Mayor Berry's call to action to all of us. For our city workforce, not only, to your point, to resemble the city that it serves, but also to respect and embrace and thrive together as we're all together kind of in the same office space. So we do focus on cultural competency, and I think that happens formally with formal trainings, but I think it also happens in some of the best ways informally. When you have people who look and think and feel and believe differently in the same office, it's a great opportunity to kind of learn from each other.
But as being in the library and having 21 in Metro Davidson County, and like you said, families just popping in the evenings, a different crowd in the morning. You see who your neighborhood is reflecting. And I know that came true. I remember interviewing the librarian at the Edmondson when they started the bilingual reading program. And she said, the kids coming in were not, we're bilingual, we're Latinos, and I realized there's an opportunity. So is that the same with the library and understanding that everything's shifting in your neighborhood as well? So new books might be ordered ordered, more bilingual books might be ordered, and staff might be hired as well?
Yes, so we are definitely in the community, including coming here today, reaching out to people from the Middle Tennessee Hispanic community, but also from all diversity and inclusiveness communities, to encourage people to apply to work or even volunteer at the library. So Omar was touching on how, you know, there's 50 departments in metro government. People are surprised that you can help do landscaping or work at a water treatment plant or serve and protect, all within a city classification. It's the same thing at the library. Some people touch books more than other people. Some people are doing bilingual story time. Some people are doing puppet shows. What makes the library great is that we have a chance every day to be on the front lines of our neighborhood.
You're welcoming too.
Right, and so as much as people come to us for education opportunities, we learn just as much, if not more, with and from the people who come through our doors every day. We are on the front lines of experiencing that people are asking for support to study for the citizenship test.
Right.
Or adult literacy organizations are saying, or we're saying, we don't have space to hold our free classes. We are on the front lines of seeing that even in today's digitally driven society, some people still don't have access to the internet, or if they have access, don't know how to use it to get ahead in life.
Or even apply, which is a lot of what it is. But I also think with the library and with the HR department within Metro, like you said, you see them and you're responding by going to their festivals and kind of like speaking their language, which is also very welcoming, but also understanding that if the statistics are true with Nashville Next initiative, which was under Mayor Carl Dean, what we're going to look like in 25 years, the year 2040, it shows that Latinos will be 34%. And I know that scares people, but those are my grandchildren. And the Anglos are going to go 32%. African Americans, I think, are at 27%, but others is 7%, growing from 3% now. Understanding it's our Muslim community, it's our Middle East, our Japanese community, our Korean, it's going to be beautiful. But that's also, Nashville is ranked, I think, 14th in the nation in exporting and international trade, which makes sense if we're going to grow to 95% of the world population, 5% in the United States, we're going to grow. So I think that's always the fun part of understanding the big vision of it, of what you're doing and getting people ahead. So that is exciting. So again, if I want to apply for the library, is it a different website or does it all go under your website?
It goes through our website.
So if I want to be a librarian, work in Parks and Recreation, understand how to be a police officer, any of that, and give me that website again.
The website is www.nashville.gov.
Under jobs?
Go under the work tab. And find employment opportunities.
And we have it on the screen right there, and also the number for more information. And it's very important to understand you are seeking everybody, because you need a good level of resumes. You are seeking diversity. You're seeking diversity, I guess, in opportunities for just not jobs and people, but the jobs themselves are diverse. So that's kind of exciting in that. And with the library, there's always an opportunity for volunteers, right, with the families? Yes,
volunteers, internships, and get a library card. If you are a Davidson County resident, it's free.
It's free.
So just get your library card and just come in. Come in 10 times a day. Call us.
And your website is www.library.nashville.org.
Yes.
So don't forget about that. That's up on the screen as well. 21 locations across. And again, a great opportunity. Thank you both for being on the show. Omar, welcome to Nashville. You're going to love it. Keep doing what you're doing. You have an infectious smile. So you got to do that. And Andre, it's always fun to have you on board.
Thanks.
So welcome back, and anytime you have an initiative, let me know. And thank you very much for joining Que-pasa-Nashville. We're trying to just educate the Latino community, the community as a whole, about the opportunities and challenges everybody brings to Middle Tennessee. Gracias.